Hey, what we're going to talk about today is, as you see in the title up above, is casino tips and talk. And I'm just going to talk about a few things, and you can, you may run across them in the casino, you may not. And so by going over this, maybe it may trigger something in your mind. And there's three things that I'm going to go over. And the first one I'm going to talk about is the cash out tickets. Now, usually when you cash out of a slot machine, there's two type of cash out tickets that you'll usually be cashing out. One is one where you play, and you get down, you can't play anymore. You got like 10 cents or 4 cents or 35 cents, something crazy like that, and you cash that out. Then there's times that you cash one out where you hit a big line, you got $500 or $600, or you're playing, you get down to $40, $50, like this machine ain't doing what I want to, I need to move on, and you cash it out. You kind of view those two tickets a little different. My advice or tip for you is, if you are going to continue to play, just take that cash out ticket that's like 3 cents or 55 cents, take that with you to the next machine, press it, put it in, and just continue to do that until it's time to go. Another little tip I guess you could do is, every time you do, you can cash that ticket in, keep it in, play again, cash that ticket in, then kind of save them all up at the end. Maybe you have a couple dollars. Another thing you can do, and what I like to do, because some of the machines don't give change. It'll give the dollar bills, and then it gives you another cash out ticket. So what I do sometimes, if I have a cash out ticket, I'll look and see how much the cent says. So I might have $100.50. I'll play, and if I play and I got let's say I'm playing the machine and I got $2.50, I'll combine those tickets. Now it gives me a whole dollar, so I can go to the redemption machine and cash it in. Or like I said, if it's not a busy casino, you can always just cash it, get that 40 cent or whatever, and just go to the cash cage, and they'll give you the change. So sometimes what I used to do is, on the way out, I'll just give it to someone. I was like, here you go, here's 20 cent. Maybe, you know how when you play on the slot, sometimes you're down, and you're like, man, if I had 2 more cents or 10 more cents, I could get another pull. So sometimes I'll just give it to them. And usually when I'm out with someone, I'll give it to them. I might see them playing, I'll give it to them or something. So that's that. Okay. Another thing is, if you're here's one I ran into, and let me show you. This is a tip of how to handle this. Have you ever been playing on the slot machine? Somebody comes up next to you, and they say, "Hey, they're sitting next to you, and they say, "Hey, I gotta run to the ATM machine, or I gotta run to the bathroom or whatever," and they want you to hold the machine for her. Here's what I do, because one time, I was it wasn't that many people in the casino. I was like, whatever, because I figured I was gonna be in the machine for a while, no big deal. But here's the thing to watch for. Do they leave their player's card in there? Do they leave any money in there? If they pull their player's card and they take their cash out ticket, or they leave like 10 cents in there, they may not come back. Usually, if they leave their card in there, they leave maybe $5 in there, and they take the seat and pull up, they probably be back. But in any event, what you should do is, and what I've learned to do is say, hey, I'm probably going to be here for 5 minutes. So if you're back in 5 minutes, it's okay. But if you're back in 6, you probably won't see me. And that's how I do. So they'll understand. And I'll make sure I'll stay for 5. I won't get up and leave after. I'll give them the 5 minutes. Even if I'm finished playing and I've been here for 4 minutes, I'll give them an extra couple of minutes to make sure they're there, that I'm going to be there for that 5 minutes. So that's one of the things that how you can handle that situation when it comes to people wanting to hold the machine. Some people outright say, I don't want to do it. I just don't like to put bad energy, so I was trying to find a way to put good energy out, but not put myself out. And that's usually like, I know I might be good for 5 minutes, or if I'm ready to get up, I was like, man, I was ready to get up. Then they might, okay, don't worry. But I always try to give them an opportunity to say, hey, you got 5 minutes. After that, I'll probably leave. And if I end up staying, maybe I might hit a little bonus, so I might stay a little longer. Fine. But I give them that limit. The last little tip I want to give you, and this is for couples that gamble together. Another little tip you can do, especially if you're go regular and it's a casino you like and you go to the casino a lot, that one particular casino, what you do is one of you go to the where the players counter is, tell them, hey, I lost my player's card. They'll print you up another one. So then you take your player's card that you had, take the new one they give you, give it to your partner, and y'all both play off of that same one. Because the way the casinos do, they base on how much money is going through that machine per person. So if you put up 500, your partner puts 500, they're going to look at that 500, they're going to give you the comps based on 500. But if y'all play off that one card and it goes 1,000, they're going to base it off that. So you can go from maybe having half off on a buffet to having a free buffet. From getting a discounted room to getting a free room. So that's just another tip, that if you have somebody with you, play off the same player's card. I usually don't run too much of a problem because my partner seems to lose her card all the time. Or something's happened, or I shouldn't say it all the time, but sometimes I'm kind of in charge of the player's cards. So sometimes I'll put it on me, maybe I'll leave it or whatever, and they have to get another one. And so sometimes we have duplicates, and I do have some too, of players' cards, so they'll still work. They don't, because it goes off the number, the player's number. So it's not like if you get a new one, the old one's bad. So you can continue to use both of them. It's just that sometimes when you're playing, you're trying to get free play or something, they may ask you to put your PIN number in. And as long as you know that PIN number or they put it in for you, you're good. So that's those are three little tips and little talks I want to give you about when you're in the casino. If you see, make life a little better at the casino. I've gotten to it, got through it. Everything I said, you can use it.